Hello guys, and welcome back. Where we last left off, Switzerland and its evil road system has been wiped out forever, so now there'll only be perfect Dutch roads. And, we have an army soon to be ready to march from Milan to take down the last, Italian province that Austria-Hungary has. And, Provence is gonna surrender in 0 turns, so I'll have to fight this battle at some point. Probably not in this recording session. I don't have much time in this recording session. I want to do one thing. Just one. The Battle of Dresden. I'm in range, and I want to go. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take this army, and put this army over there to guard. And what's going to happen is I'm going to go to Dresden again, the site of the evil Dutch Empire. The evil Dutch Empire? The evil Dutch Empire's greatest defeat, I would say. I'm going to see you on the battle map, folks, when I fight this army. And then after that, they've only got 2 more regions. And then I win. At least against Germany, and then it's got to be easy enough, right? Right? Anyway, we'll see. Also, am I ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'll just set that in motion. Okay. See you on the battle map, folks. See you then. Okay, welcome to the renewed Battle of Dresden. I'm trying to move these machine guns, because I thought I was going to shoot my own men. No, so I'm moving my machine guns up. And Dresden will hopefully fall. They are not facing backwards, which I was surprised about, honestly. Because normally when I'm fighting a defensive force, they face backwards. Which means that they have adapted. The defenders of Dresden are honestly the best Germans in the entire army. It's obvious, because they... First off, they're not facing backwards. It's just astonishing to me, because I honestly thought they would be facing backwards with the way the positions have been set up. Every other army has faced backwards. Because, how it normally works is I get to deploy in like a box like this, along the side and along the front here. And they get like this small box, but it always makes them face backwards. This time it didn't, which is really, really interesting, because I don't know why it does it on all the other times then. Maybe this is the exception, maybe the AI has improved somehow, maybe it's adapting. Who knows? All I know is I've got my machine guns set up and ready to go. When they're in position, at least. Anyway, let's talk about that. I am glad that I managed to save the lost episodes. For those that don't know, which you should know because it was literally the last 2 parts, I mentioned that I lost the some of the footage because my mic went to 100%. I did manage to save it though. I turned my mic down to near mute on the editing software I use, and yeah, I managed to save the footage. So there is 3 of the lost episodes placed in between parts 72 and 73. So it's gonna be a bit weird because you'll get the lost episodes, and then you'll get the episodes where I say I lost the lost episodes, and then you'll get this where I say I've got the lost episodes uploaded. Yeah, so that's gonna happen. Anyway, they're refusing to come forward, and I'm fine with that, because I honestly don't want to lose any men at Dresden. I don't.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I just don't want to lose anyone, and victory's apparently going to be mine at some point. I don't have much time this session. I might try and get another battle done. Can I get that in slow-mo? What are you doing? Do the machine gun shuffle. Ugh. Ugh. Why aren't you joining me? It's a stupid dance. Shut up. I know you're cool, machine gun man. The machine gun shuffle will be the highlight. Every Dutchman will do it. Where your head has to remain mostly stationary in the same spot, and your body just kind of has to move left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then head shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Head shift. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head shift. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Head shift. And then it keeps going like that. That is the machine gun shuffle. Make that happen right now. Go. I think I got the dance pattern down. I want to see that in all the bars and discos and clubs and whatever else. Theaters and operas. Cinemas. Baking up. I don't know. Make it happen. Don't make that guy feel like an idiot. Should I draw them out? I mean, I need to make this go a lot quicker. So I'm gonna take one of these machine gun men. Gonna move them forward. Gonna get the Germans to hopefully run into my machine guns. Just gonna march forward. I've been watching some of my old episodes. Sorry. Still got this cough. I've been watching some of my old episodes, by the way. I noticed how loud I used to have the sound settings on all my videos. Like, they would really be loud. And, you know, I'm sorry. Like, I've turned it down, not by choice. Like, it kind of happened, but I'm glad it did. Like, the sound settings just eventually became really quiet. And God, these people suck. They used to not be that bad. Now they suck. I'm just gonna stick with infantry. I don't know why I tried to make a modern army, because it took too long. It's been forever in Berlin when I could just got some riflemen and done the same job. Dresden has eluded me for far too long. And now my machine guns are mowing people down. It's my turn! The Dresden Offensive is on the overshoe, Germany! I win! God, they're all gone. There was over 100 men, now there's 18. And the machine gun's doing fine. And along with, hopefully, infantry support, we shall destroy the Germans. Don't think there's much else I can really do. I don't really want to send out my army to deal with them personally, because I will need the men to move on to other conquests. It's best to have them fully healed. Because Dresden will be a tough place to hold. I imagine another joint German force will go, maybe with Austrians at their back. Because Germany, in this timeline, is the incompetent force, and the Austrians are doing far better at holding off the Russians. Because, God, the Austrians sucked. I've been watching, like, there's like a channel dedicated to the Great War. Like, they'll go week by week. They'll be taking you through every week for the 100-year anniversary of World War I. So they started in 2014, 100 years after the First World War began. And they go week by week with every battle that happened, every confrontation, every political thing that happened, everyone that joined the war. They go through everything that happened in that week, and they go weekly. They're normally like 9-minute episodes, because obviously not much can be said if they're still doing an offensive. And what I found out is, Austria had this one fort in the Carpathian Mountains, or near the Carpathian Mountains. And it was being besieged by the Russians. It was cut off. It had literally black powder guns when they was all using rifles. So, that was a terrible idea. Because the Austrian army was not updated in any way. But I think they lost something like... They tried so many offensives to try and relieve the fort because it was an objective. And the people in the fort was sort of like the only symbol of Austrian strength. Because every other front, even on the Serbian front, they was losing with heavy casualties. This fort was the only thing that Austria had. And apparently, they sacrificed 800,000 men to free 100,000 men, which they failed to do in the end, because they surrendered. Someone tells me that that was not the brightest move. Because there was no point. Would you sacrifice 800,000 men to rescue 100,000 men? In every terms. That is a terrible idea. But that's what happened. And that's what I found out. Because the Austrians, if they didn't have Germany, if Germany didn't join, then it wouldn't have been a world war. It would have been the Austro-Serbian War, and Russia would have joined in and smashed Austria, and that would have been it. You know? That would have been it. But no. But then there probably would have been a different war for Russia, maybe, but I don't know. Can't judge how that would have gone. I think there's few enough people for me to risk a charge now. Let's move up. Have I still got old? I've got old! God! I've still got old rifleman units. I'm surprised. Where are my new ones? What's the difference? Is there any difference? They got hats. They got different kind of hats. Look here. Yeah, like these got more caps, and these have got like these hats that stick out in the front. Yeah. Oh, someone's actually charging the line. Deal with them? You're shooting my own men, artillery. That's not helpful. Anyway, we'll march up. And we'll win the Battle of Dresden! We are gonna win Dresden back. I don't know how long it's been, but we're finally we're finally regaining Dresden. And I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. And so should you be. As citizens of the Evil Dutch Empire, this is a long-awaited victory in the making. They abandoned Dresden. They didn't have the forces to defend it. They didn't have the forces to take it, but they did take it. They lost 4,000 lives to 2,000 lives, and then they lost it on every other offensive they did. Because at one point, there was a big offensive to retake German land, and it failed. They only got Dresden. And now, I win. I'll see you the results. Okay, so with the Battle of Dresden over, I lost 117 men. And they lost 2,486 men. That is revenge served on the finest Dutch platter I could serve it on. No, I'm not going to liberate Saxony. That's mine. That is mine. And I'm never letting it go. It is mine. For all time now. This has been sort of a symbol of Dutch defeats. Dutch, like, incompetence. One of the few examples. And now it's back in my hands. And Germany does not have the force, I believe, to take it back. Not this time. I do have 2 armies on the frontiers, but they should not be a problem. Over here, I believe I've got an army ready to just take down this small Austrian force over here. It's going to retreat. Not going to get far. Not far enough. And now, I believe I'm going to send you over to Province to go take that back. It's going to be taken. You know, I fully expect it to be taken, so we'll just say taken back. Oh, my W key was, like, stuck in the keyboard. What else? I can't really do anything else, except the Battle of Provence, I guess. I mean, there's, the Portuguese rebels, but I'll wait for them to come attack the city. So no, I will end the part here, and I guess I will just see you straight on the battle of this. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you with the Battle of Provence, where I'm gonna die. See you then.